Yo, this big fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog. Wanted to pull up and do the recap for last night's game with the Brooklyn Nets and Philadelphia 76ers. It was an exciting one, it was a thrilling one, and it shows that we could still play in the fourth quarter. We were a top team last season for 27 clutch wins, and last night shows why. A clutch win is a win 5 points or less. We won 114 to 109. Played a great game. Shout to LaMarcus Aldridge. He showed up big in the fourth quarter. Shout to James Harden with the hit him with the hezzy, hit him with the cross to give LaMarcus Aldridge the pass for the dunk. That was beautiful. So I like what's going on. I like the chemistry. I like what's going on with Patty Mills and Aldridge. I like what's going on with Harden and Aldridge. I want to see more from Nick Claxton. I want to see more from Joe Harris, especially Joe Harris. He definitely need to step up because we gave him that big contract and he ain't been showing up and playing like it. It make us think maybe we should have traded him instead of Caris LeVert. Case in point is we need Joe Harris to step up. He was cold. He only had 14 points and 5 boards. But to me he didn't shoot well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Joe Harris, he's a good player, but at the end of the day, he could do a lot more. And sometimes I feel like he hurts the team. Even though we got that win, he had a turnover in the closing, like in the last 5 minutes of the game. That was a 4-point swing. Instead of us scoring, they got the ball and they scored. So I'm critical of Joe Harris, and it's up in the air whether or not we should keep him for the whole entire year. I don't know. He might be trade bait. I don't know what's going on. But what I will say is I'm glad we squeaked that win out. And he did hit some good shots in the fourth quarter. I will say that. I seen him go to the paint. And, again, he didn't rely on the three. And that's what we need from Joe Harris. We need him to make his game, open his game up to more two-pointers. And, probably take more two-pointers than three-pointers. I see a lot of his game is taking more three-pointers than two-pointers. Maybe that should change with Joe Harris. So shout out to Joe Harris. You're a good player. Just open your game up to more two-pointers than three-pointers. And then once you get in the rhythm of that, then get back to shooting the three-pointer the way you did. You was one of the top guys behind the arc as far as field goal percentage. We need that, Joey. Shout out to Joey Buckets. We're going to need you going on this run. You know what I'm saying? I know you got some redemption after the last playoffs. You could have won us that series, and you part of the reason why we lost that series. That onus and pressure is on. You got to feel that. You got to embrace that. This is New York. This is Brooklyn, New York. It's gritty here. The fans want to win. We never had nothing. And you were so part of the reason on why we, didn't get to the next level. So we watching you, Joey. We paying a lot of attention to you. So we want you to know you still got we rocking, we feel what you're doing, but we need more from you. You know what I'm saying? We need more from you, Joey. So shout out to Joey. But again, man, LaMarcus Aldridge, he came up big this game. KD, a star. He was a triple-double. He had, 29 points, 12 assists, and 15 boards, man. Like, 15 boards, like, he's the best on boards. But the next guy that had boards behind him was James Harden with 7. You know what I'm saying? We need James Johnson. He only had 3 minutes. Put him in the game. 16 minutes for Paul Millsap. He had 4 boards. He could do better. LaMarcus Aldridge, I think he did well. 5 boards, 23 points, and he's a physical presence. So not necessarily he always going to get the board, but he'll stop them from getting the offensive board because of the block out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like a LaMarcus Aldridge. Feel what I mean? Nick Claxton, we need more from Nick Claxton. He had 17 minutes, 3 boards, and 3 points. But he was in an interview saying that he got to do more after the Milwaukee game. So he knows that pressure is on him. Far as the role players on the bench, we need Joe Harris and Nick Claxton to step up and do more. We need Joe Harris to either be hot and knock down and take 2-pointers to warm up for that 3-pointer, or we need Nash to sit him because he's not playing well, and put Cam Thomas in the game. Put him in the game. Next game, try to fit him in the game if Joe Harris is cold. I know Joe Harris, that's his spot. You got to take the spot from Joe Harris for Cam Thomas to get minutes, because who's coming in besides Cam Thomas is Javon Carter. I like Javon Carter. I like what he does for the game. He's good on transition, and he plays defense. You know what I'm saying? He can knock down a 3, especially in the transition. You know what I mean? So, again, man, shout to KD because he was a big reason why we won that game. But my point is, we need Nash to coach the team with the roster so that way it's not always hero ball from KD. Yeah, we don't want to exert too much energy from Harden and KD, especially in the beginning of the season. It's an 82-game season. We just played on Friday. We got another game on Sunday. You understand? So that's a day of rest. And these are away games. You feel what I'm saying? We went to Milwaukee, flew there. Then after that, we flew to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're going to get a home stretch. But I'm just saying, this is the significance of the bench stepping up and doing what they do, so that way that the you know, all the offense coming from, because, you know, if KD got 29 points, you know what I'm saying, and he got 12 assists, that's a bulk of the offense, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, we don't want to make it too much of a strain on him. You know, we want to take the strain off of him and alleviate some of that pressure of scoring the ball all the time. And I think the way we do that is, if Joey Harris is cold, we put in Cam Thomas. He can help alleviate the offense that we miss with Joe Harris being cold and Kyrie not being there. And we're going to start more of this discussion without Kyrie, because he's not going to be on the floor, and we can't use that as an excuse when we win or lose. So again, we have to adjust without Kyrie Irving, and the adjustment is Cam Thomas getting Joe Harris minutes. Cam Thomas can produce as many points as Joe Harris. He probably can't do it as much as Kyrie, but he damn sure could do it for the way Joe Harris. You know what I'm saying? He could get that 14, 15, or average 15 to 20 points a game. Cam Thomas could do that. Trust me, and I tell you, he could do that. Shooting at a high clip, too. And I feel like he could do that, because he'll get the shots that, if he's on the floor with Patty Mills, Harden, or Javon Carter, like any of those guards, he could work with all three of them. He could work with Bruce Brown. This mix-ups and that Nash could use in the roster rotation to put Cam in these lineups. I see Cam play with multiple lineups in the preseason and the summer league. There is a space, there's place for Cam Thomas, cool hand Cam, hot hand Cam Thomas, killer Cam, shooters Cam Thomas on the Brooklyn Nets. Nash is going to sooner or later utilize him, and if he put Cam Thomas and Bruce Brown in the game at the same time, that is a secret that I shouldn't even said nothing about, and I should have been patient, because Bruce Brown can run the defense and Cam Thomas run the offense. Them two in the backcourt together means something, because Bruce Brown is talking about how he was working with Kyle Korver on his jump shot, and that means a lot. So yeah, man, that was a good win last night, and I expect more from certain players, but certain players stood out and did their thing and got us the win. So again, shout to them, shout to the Nets, shout to the whole entire team. We did well, you know. Player-wise and collectively, we shot 46% from the field. You know, behind the arc, we shot 31% with 12 out of 38. Free throws, we did well. You know, free throws won us this game. You know what I'm saying? Let's call it what it is. We won by 5. We were 83% from the free throw line. We made 20 out of 24. You know, that means all the onus about how, you know, we not going to get fouls no more, because Harden, right? Harden, he's a player that, you know, he draws fouls the wrong way, but he had 20 points, you know what I'm saying? So I think some of those came from the free throw line. I'm not sure how many, but, you know, I said that to say that we won this game because of the free throw line and the ball rotation too. You know, we only had 41 field goals, but you know, we had 26 assists out of those 41, and out of those 26 assists, KD had 12. We can't rely on KD to play hero ball all the time. He did it tonight. I mean, he did it last game, and we thank him for it. You know what I'm saying? We kept the 12 turnovers down this game with 12. That's okay. We could get better, but that's okay. We equal amount of points in the paint, so that means Embiid didn't kill us. You know what I'm saying? They had 40, we had 40, and you know, a lot of those paint points came from Aldridge, man. He had like 20 points, 22 points, man. He was a big reason why we won the game. He knocked down some clutch free throws. So again, that presence in the paint that we was looking for, that we needed, Aldridge is filling that void a lot, and I think Nash could put Day'Ron Sharpe in there to help as well. You know what I'm saying? Word. So, yo, man, it's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog, and you know, I'll be back, man. I'm wearing this hoodie for a reason. know what I'm saying? I'll be back, you know what I mean? It's Big Fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Net vlog, and I've been saying over. The job not done.